On this week's episode of Dawson's Creek, no, American Horror Story, we find out that a couple people at camp are not who they say they are, and still stupid decisions are made. The thing about it is that I wasn't here for 2 of the 4 twists, I guess you could say, through all of this episode. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, okay, I see what we're doing here. You want to keep us interested and you want to make us not already know what's going to happen. Monet, was your wig twisted? It's not doing it fast enough. I can't go with my prop here. Should we start with Ray or Rita? We really can't call her Rita anymore because her real name is Donna Chambers. Oop. Let's start with Nurse Rita. Girl, I love you, Angelica Ross. Yes, I do. I was really hoping you would be a hero in this story, but to be honest with you, you're one of the villains. Apparently, Nurse Rita's real name is Donna Chambers, and she's a psychologist who studies serial killers. Is giving Mr. Jingles the benefit of the doubt here by believing that he did not actually kill those people because he wanted to. He's killing them because of some sort of trauma that happened in his life or something that's making him do these things. She needs for him to now go back to Camp Redwood and kill those people while she studies his patterns and figures them out. Okay, so Miss Donna, who was Rita, but now Donna now, giving him all the keys to the kingdom, honey, to get out of the psychiatric ward, hospital, jail, whatever you want to call it. And she's basically following him around and helping him with these murders. All right, Candy, I see what you did in your other life, honey. Never knew love like this before. The real Rita was some mousy nurse that Donna was following that needed to get to Camp Redwood. And she ended up basically sitting in the back of her car, a la Chucky Child's Play 2 style, except she didn't have a plastic bag for her, but probably gave her some horse tranquilizer just like she did old Brooke. This nurse is then found later by Montana, Trevor with the big dick, and Xavier. Shh. Quiet, girl. Mr. Jingles isn't here. So the real Rita, please stand up. Because once she did, she ended up getting a paddle down the throat. God bless her soul, she didn't make it too long. Honey. She was at the gas station, fell asleep, woke up in the boating area, and now she's dead. Bye, Rita. But yes, Donna Chambers is really not the one to be played with. After running around pretending to be scared of Mr. Jingles and being left with Brooke for a hot minute as she was waiting for people to come back. And do you want to leave just now? Do you want to do all these things? Putting doubt in Brooke's brain, she stabs her with a needle full of horse tranquilizer and gives her a little bit of a low-key, ha 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 ha, I'm a part of this plan too, and drags Brooke off. Interesting for what they did with Angelica's character, but I think there's more to her story, and it has a lot to do with Margaret Booth. I hate that name. I feel like we're gonna get some other twists that takes us back with those two, with Margaret and Donna, and we'll see a little bit more on that end. Before I get to our good friend Ray, because I am going to read him for the final portion of this, I want to talk about Montana and the Night Stalker. So Montana knows the Night Stalker, but not only does she know the Night Stalker after they had this really weird, awkward kiss moment, like she was afraid of him for a second, almost like if somebody walks up, they won't know I know him, and then now you know him and y'all been making out, and why haven't you killed her yet? Yes! So you're telling me that Montana knows the Night Stalker, and she knows him so deep that she probably told him to go to Brooke's house that night after saying she was scared of stuff and go get some things from her. Listen, baby, this is where I've already pulled this together. Say Montana knows somebody that Brooke knows when Brooke was getting married just last year. It's still fresh, y'all, 365. Y'all know the days. And Montana has something to do with the person, one of the people being killed. But the fact that she knows the Night Stalker and that he's a part of this with her, but the Night Stalker was talking to Margaret Booth and she's hired him to be like this bodyguard, but clearly that's not the tea. I don't understand that. We will see how that goes. I have a feeling, not the next episode, but the next episode after that, you know, this is very FX Ryan Murphy style. We're not going to wrap this up in the next episode. We'll wrap it up 2 episodes later. We'll see where that tea takes us. Final person who I need to get to here, Mr. Ray. Mr. Ray. Oh, Ray. For shame. You, with the ducktail in the back of your head, had the nerve to be the coward of the season, brother. What? Oh, okay. This almost runs through the entire episode, but basically, once we left them off in the last episode with everybody banging on doors and stuff like that, Ray's ready to run away from everybody. He gets slashed up by the Night Stalker, which was also a really weird moment. He was just cutting his arms. Like, oh my gosh, my arms are bleeding. This is too much. Chet saves him, okay? Chet saves him. Now, after, who is now Donna and Brooke, God, I forgot how this all went down. Hold on. Now, after they escape the Night Stalker, I guess, they all split up, and Chet and Ray go off running, honey. They end up falling into the pit of doom. Very Indiana Jones in the Temple of somebody something. Chet falls into one of the spears. Ray so happens to fall down and miss all of them. Okay. And Chet seems to be dying. So then Ray gives the whole story about, I just wanted to get away, man. Everything's getting crazy. After he killed one of the pledges for his fraternity, Omega Psi. Well, he didn't really kill him. He thought he killed him, but then he was going to dispose of the body. But then the guy woke up, and he's like, oh my God, you woke up. Please don't kill me. Rip, scratch, watch gone, bam, the boy dies. So now he's been running away from that situation, and he found himself here at Camp Redwood. Chet's about to die. Chet was awake the entire time. Oh my God, I thought I told my story to a dead person. No, baby, I've been alive. Well, let me see if I can climb out of here, and leaves Chet to die. I never thought I'd be saying this, but I wanted Team Steroids to still be alive. After Ray runs back into several more people, because, you know, Ray seems to be doing this thing of running around very fast, he gets the keys from Trevor and says, you know, hey, I'm going to go get some help. No, he's not, because because he's running away from the police himself. So he gets the motorcycle, runs with Montana. Yes, I've skipped a lot. You will be fine. You saw the episode. And the Night Stalker finds him again. Gasp! What are you going to do? Ray rides off on the motorcycle. We all know that Montana then made out with said crazy killer. So there you go. As Ray is riding off into the night, so long, Redwood. I'll see you in another lifetime. Mr. Jingles pops out the woods. Surprise, bitch! Cuts his head off. Bye, Ray. This episode was interesting. I did like the twists that were behind it. There was a lot. Now everything's up in the air. It's like, oh, Montana's involved, the Night Stalker. Oh, Donna was never Rita. So Donna's the psychiatrist that's helping Mr. Jingles. Whoop-de-doo. I still think Margaret Booth has more to this than what we're getting. And I think that the cook too also plays a part in this as well. If this is what I think it is, with it either being a movie, some Groundhog Day situation where they're just reliving their deaths over and over again, just like you saw the ghost guy or whatever the case may be, interesting. I'd rather it be the Groundhog Day bit than the movie bit, because we already got that with Roanoke. But if it's the Groundhog Day, very happy death day, very that, I'm kind of here for that twist. Tell me what you think is happening right now with American Horror Story. Where will the season take us? What do you think is going to happen to the rest of the campers? Do you think anybody else is involved with anybody who's killing anyone else? Tell me. I'm sorry that this was all over the place, but I apologize really not, because your boy is not really feeling good, but I wanted to get this out for you today. So it's your boy, Matty Rants. Hugs and kisses, best love and wishes to you. You have another video coming up to you today. I'll talk to y'all later.